31 of the digital bullpen, and this is saying that I am not logged in to the chat relay, which is I was just on it a minute ago. How you doing, Shinobi Raccoon?
I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, so I think we're changing our days to Monday and Thursday. I
Yeah.
can't do Friday because Friday is like
Okay.
it's like me and the wife do date night and whatnot. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that frees up my Tuesdays.
yeah, I think it'll work out. I think it'll work out. Let me
I
see.
just won't be on Mondays.
Yeah, well, I'll work it out. We're just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Right.
So I think Mondays is gonna be good.
Yeah, because this is gonna be Maddie's. Because what was it, Sunday or last night?
Mhm, mhm.
Was gonna be his last for a while, so it frees up a slot.
Yeah, but he told me if I wanted to grab Mondays that I could. So I went ahead and grabbed Mondays. He told me I could grab Fridays, but Fridays I just better have that for the wife. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And just chill out with the wife and all that good stuff. You
Yep.
know. So since we have 3 people watching, so whoever's out there, thank you for joining us. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday
Yeah.
evening.
Like and share so we can get more people in.
Oh yeah, indeed. Like and share, like and share. As a matter of fact, let me clear my throat. No, I'm just kidding. Let me find it so I can share it
Da,
out.
da, 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 da.
Let me find it. Let me find it so I can share it out on the Twitterverse and all that good stuff. So let's get that rocking and rolling. Let me see if I can find my channel. See, this is the depressing part. I go in to try to find my stuff streaming, and there's like 18 people on streaming. Like but it's all good. It's all good. We don't mind. We do what we do, and we're gonna continue to do it. And hopefully
Right.
things will keep moving forward. to try to find my stuff streaming, and there's like 18 people on stream. Okay, so I'm listening to myself talk. Oh my. No,
No.
it's because I pumped the
Right.
YouTube in and it automatically started. It was it's a little bit of a lag
Yeah.
and God dog it. Oh, there you go. Join us live. Oh, there's a little bit of a lag on my typing live.
No.
Control V. Oh no. Control V. There you go. Shinobi Raccoon. Tweet it out. And there you go. That takes care of that. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Yeah. And awesome. So there we go. So Trusty Sidekick says he may or may not join us later. He's got some things he's working on. So
That's fine.
the door is open. And so anybody that wants to join in. Bethany, you're on DLive. Yeah, how you doing, Bethany? I'm on DLive, Mixer, YouTube, Twitch. I'm trying to be everywhere. So what I'm doing is I'm multicasting using Restream.io. That way, I can maximize my time. Like I don't have to try to do a DLive stream and a Twitch stream and a YouTube stream. Do one stream, push it to all the channels, and whatever platform you want to watch me in, right? Shoot, knock yourself out. Oh, she's on DLive. She gave me a lemon. Thanks, Bethany. I don't even know what these are. I guess these are like bits on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you for the lemon. I don't know what to say because I'm so
Do
so
those things
new.
boost power levels?
No, it's like 2 cents or something like that. So like between all my streams, I've made like $1.30 on DLive.
Oh.
And it's mostly because Evan Von Scriver. He just, he keeps donating like
Right.
little diamonds and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, Bethany says is 1.2 cents. She says, yeah, it's something like that. I'm not mad at it, to be honest with you. I'm good with it. If they're good
Don't
with
get
it,
mad. Get glad.
if they're good with it, I'm good with it.
It's money.
Yeah, but I appreciate it. Look, hey, a penny
Every
is
little
a
bit helps.
yeah, a penny is a penny, man. You think I'm gonna be mad about that? I'm not gonna be
No.
mad about that. But I gotta learn to say thank you when it happens. Like, oh, thank you for the,
Yes.
lemon, or
Thank
thank you
you.
for the,
Yeah.
because I'm used to
Just,
YouTube, right? And YouTube doesn't give you
yeah.
anything. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you have like thousands of subscribers where you can get things like super chat.
right, and yeah, yeah, so I just do this, and I keep it rocking and rolling. A lot of people like DLive because they can do like little gifts and stuff like that.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah, they go on DLive. Evan Von Scriver does it all the time, man. He does all these little. He has his own Hail Raven gift that he does, and it has a raven on it, and it's all good to go. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch want a lot before you can earn something. I know, and you like DLive. Yeah, I like DLive too. I'm kind of
Yes.
digging it. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's a bad little platform. Some people don't like it.
Mm.
I don't know how good it is, like for art streams and whatnot. But I've managed to get a
Yeah.
couple of
Well,
followers.
a lot of these sites where you do streaming things seem very gamer friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And DLive on Twitch, you can play music. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell
The
me
pro-
that.
yeah, he won't be able to multi-stream it because YouTube doesn't like it when you play music on your chat on your
Right.
channel.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind, being able to play music in the background, to be honest with you. I don't know. DLive is sounding more and more like the place to be.
Yeah,
But I
I
just
agree.
I just don't know. I just don't know enough about it yet. And I've only got like 6 people following me, on DLive.
Yeah.
So that happens. The Dr. Beckman says, I hope you guys are having a great night so far. I finally caught up on Nick Spencer's run of Amazing Spider-Man. Been so long since I read Spider-Man comics that I enjoyed.
Um, I just picked up the last issue of Gogar by Ken Garing. It's five. It was a 5 issue image indie book.
Mm-hmm.
If you like Swamp Thing, you'll probably like this one. It's about this guy who it's about this one guy who's trying to get to this special place, and he finds this rock. He befriends this rock monster along the way, and he helps him get to this particular place.
Right. That's awesome.
I also got where is it? Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb.
Yeah, a lot of people have been getting that. I've seen a couple of reviews already. Comic Book Bob did a review.
It sounds like pretty good. If you like if you like things like I mean if you're a drag, I would say if I were to say to somebody, I would probably say to them, hey, if you like things like Dragon Ball or if you're a big manga buff, you'll probably like this one.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I that's one of the few I did not get.
Uh,
Oh, the links, the Streamlab links is actually my tip jar. The other links are for my other platforms.
right.
Marcus Gibbons, what's up, buddy? Restream.io just puts them out every 15 to 20 minutes. I thought it was going to say what it was, but I don't know. I got to finish working with it, put everybody else's stuff on there. I got to first figure out who's going to show up on a consistent basis.
Right.
Because, I don't want to be putting links and people not showing
Showing up.
up. But I'm still
Yeah.
going to put, and one of the links it should should be the Indiegogo campaign for Manny.
Yeah. The unbreathable skunk girl.
Did Dr. Venkman just okay? I'm on my phone while PC updates. I think Dr. Marcus Given put Venkman's YouTube channel up. There you go. Marcus is doing his mod thing already, doing big things. Marcus Givens. So yeah, that's basically it. So eventually, the Unbreathable Skunk Girl, the link should pop up. Should be the Indiegogo link somewhere in the chat. But I thought it was gonna put what it was because I put the description, but I guess it didn't do it.
Right.
I use Twitch for streaming Gundam building. DLive doesn't have a way to record from your phone yet. Yeah. Not directly anyway. Yeah, I'm using like I said, Restream.io through OBS, and then Restream.io is streaming to everything: the DLive, Twitch, YouTube, Mixer. I could even do Facebook if I wanted to, but then I would have to have another window open to check out what they're saying on Facebook because there's no way to bring in the Facebook chat with Restream.io. And my mom would love that. She likes it when I accidentally stream to Facebook. We're going to have a lot of comics when Skunk Girl and College of the Dead show up. Yep. I picked up the Savage Avengers number 5 this week because I actually kind of wanted to read that storyline. Yeah. I mean, it's got Conan and it's got the Punisher and it's got Elektra, Voodoo.
Yeah. I picked up Batman the Outsiders 5 was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I might have to check that out.
Spoilers, Batman's not even in this issue, so this cover I got was a lie.
And then he says, yeah, then it starts getting complicated trying to keep windows open. Yeah. And I try to keep at least the Restream chat open, and I have to keep the DLive one open because I can't see all the little things. Like when you guys give me lemons and diamonds, I can't see that on the Restream chat relay. So I do actually have to keep the DLive open so I can see that. It gets a little. Right. So I have to have 3 monitors basically going at all times.
Right.
Hey, Maranya Volcanon. How you doing,
Yay,
lady?
She's here.
I see. There it goes. It popped it up. The Indiegogo link. Yeah, but it didn't put what it was. Oh, that's not cool. I have to fix that. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to fix that. But it did put the link for the Indiegogo.com projects, the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. So it's doing what I asked it to do. It's just not telling people what it is. That's not good.
Yeah. And as far as She Will Listen's run on Wonder Woman, I don't know what people are complaining about. It's pretty. I'm enjoying it.
The what now?
G. Will Wilson's run on Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Wonder Woman is a book that I never read for some reason.
Yeah. It's all right. You're more into the Marvel stuff. I get it.
I am a little bit. Marcus says weird. Yeah, I gotta fix that, Marcus. I gotta fix it so people know why those links are coming up. Like I know the links for my DLive and my YouTube and all that stuff. That's fine. People will figure that out by reading it. The Twitter and the Instagram, people will figure it out. The Indiegogo, people can figure out what it is because it says Indiegogo.com projects the Unbreathable Skunk Girl, but it should give more than that. Trusty Sidekick has joined the building.
Huzzah!
Hey guys.
And he retweeted my Gohan sketch.
Yes, I did.
Yep, I did as well. But how you doing, Trusty? How's life treating you?
Today was challenging. It ended challenging.
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes when the week is going well, the weekend starts out a little rough.
Yep. So, family stuff. So, won't bore anybody with it.
I get it.
You know how it is.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, man.
But yeah, not having digital bullpen on Tuesday kind of did me a favor because I was still a little on the sick edge.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Monday I think is a better day. Manny gave it to me. He said I could have Fridays as well, but Fridays, like I was saying earlier, it's kind of like a date. It's already set like a date night for me and the wife.
Right.
So Fridays, as much as I want to take Fridays, I don't want to. I don't want to get the ire of the missus.
Understandable.
I want to live. I want to live. I don't want to die in my sleep.
Yeah.
I want to be able to go to sleep and wake up the next day.
Sleep with one eye open.
My Rania beat me to it. Tonight is homemade chili beans and homemade cheeseburgers for dinner. Oh, that sounds delicious.
Let's see. Time to save this thing.
That sounds delicious. We always want to hear what Marania's cooking, man. Because she
Smell
definitely,
what Miranda's cooking tonight.
yeah, she makes some interesting dishes, I think. I mean, like, oh, what did you cook tonight, Marania? Well,
And she
Marania,
likes to give out cookies to people, unless you're a Dr. Venkman.
oh yeah. Wait, someone said cheeseburgers. This Marcus Given, he is the cheeseburger king. The
You better
man,
get you bigger.
he is the man, the myth, the cheeseburger legend, Marcus Gibbons. Yeah, man. You know what? But it does feel weird because streaming on a Monday and then waiting all the way for Thursday seems like a long time.
That one extra day, huh?
Yeah, it does, right? It feels like it throws your rhythm off. Like, oh my lord, what just happened here? And Marcus Gibbons is laughing. Marcus and I have been on everybody's stream today, just having a good time. Because when I work, I just put streams on the background. Give love to the people who support me,
Right.
stuff like that. So, Marcus and I have been running around in circles today, and making jokes and having fun on all kinds of people's streams today. And Marcus is a mod everywhere he goes. Like, Marcus is the most famous mod I've ever met.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, Marcus, you're a mod here, you're a mod there, you're a mod everywhere. But it's good, man. Marcus is a good guy, man. Saw he put a new video out. He made a new intro video for.
Yeah. I can only get a wrench from a handful of the OG Comicsgate crew. Yet he gets wrenches from everyone.
Yeah, everybody loves Marcus. And Marania says she hasn't heard anything about it, but it sounds intriguing. That's awesome news.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, Marcus.
I thought she was there for the Batman Mask of the Phantasm. I thought she was there for that stream when we was doing Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
You got me. I know I wasn't there.
I know you weren't there.
I know I wasn't there. I'll tell you who wasn't there. Me.
Yeah.
That's a good movie, though.
Yes, it was. The thing that happened was I was behind from where the I was behind from where he was when he was watching it because I had to dig through because my copy was buried and I had to dig it up. And when I finally found it, I was like several minutes behind from where they were.
I think my copy is still VHS.
Wow.
Ooh,
I know, right?
You sure it's not
Kid,
Betamax?
VHS is something we had a long time ago.
Yes.
You sure it's not Betamax?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Mariah said that Pablo will be happy with the sketches she did today. Plenty of bobs to show. Check her out on her Twitter.
That's right. Some nice Power Girl today.
Yeah.
I'll have to go to my DeviantArt and check those later.
Yeah. Yeah, so everybody, make sure that you're out there. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, we are now streaming on everybody's platform pretty much. So if you prefer to be on DLive, hey, go to DLive. If you prefer to be on Twitch, go to Twitch. If you prefer to stay on YouTube, whatever your favorite platform is,
just stay tuned.
Yeah,
but not Facebook.
Wherever, not Facebook because I can't read the chat on Facebook. It doesn't bring it into the into the messenger relay.
Ah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I can go live on Facebook. I would just have to have another window open with Facebook on it.
Right.
And then I would have to, flip back and forth between the chats.
You have to have another monitor, and then your
I
studio
got
starts looking like the Bat Cave, and
Yeah,
then we
no,
start to worry.
I'm running.
Yeah.
I'm running 3 monitors now just to do this.
He's
setup.
watching everyone in Gotham.
I'm running 3 monitors now to run this properly. That way, because I have to I have to use OBS to broadcast the Hangouts, and then I have to screen share the digital tablet, which leaves me no monitor to put the chat in. I put the chat on either of the monitors, then everybody will see the chat. Speaking of Pablo Romero Arts is here. He's saying I'm Pablo Romero
Hello,
Arts.
Pablo.
From Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, DLive, everywhere. Pablo Romero Art will rule.
Pablo Romero, artist of the breakout character of 2019, Busty Sidekick.
Right, that's gonna be awesome. And Busty Sidekick should be on somebody's book as an Easter egg or cameo or whatever. Busty Sidekick should be
Why not?
I think it should happen. I saw what Trusty did. Oh, by the way, not Trusty, Pablo did. And by the way, Pablo, any news on that whole Vampirella thing? You have posted something, and everybody's happy for you. So we're just wondering, if anything else happened with that.
Oh yeah.
Because that's some amazing news, buddy. Maranya says she was there. And Pablo Romero says, Busty Psychic. All caps. Yeah, so.
If you don't know what we're talking about, then where have you been all day?
Where have you been?
Any place else with Twitter, apparently.
Oh, Pablo says he sent the high-res files today. Awesome. Man, that's some amazing stuff, Pablo, man. I'm going to say but I definitely am very happy for you, brother.
I'm using the royal we.
I would so say we all.
Yeah, but some people, some people don't say don't speak for me. I can speak for myself.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everybody's very happy for you, dude, man. Like that's like some super amazing news. And you gotta let me know what they do with that. If they put it on a cover or on a book or something, let me know so I can go get that copy, bro. Because I definitely support you on that effort. Because that's amazing, dude. That's amazing. To be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you keep putting yourself out there. Someone's gonna take notice.
Bankman says, I tweeted Busty Psychic out and tagged Mia Khalifa for you, Pablo. Yeah, no, that's awesome, dude. That's like really amazing news. When he said that, man, I was like, whoa. And you know what? Well deserved too. Well deserved.
Yes.
So, all right, I'm telling you, man.
Yes.
Some very exciting news.
Yep. This is what happens when you stay in your own lane and do your own thing. People notice you.
It's very amazing news. Yeah. Can't even get mad at that.
No.
She hasn't responded yet. She was probably offended, says Bankman. Oh, Lordy. What are y'all doing? When y'all learn to leave these people alone?
Stop triggering people.
When you gonna learn?
Some people are just always in a natural state of trigger.
Yeah.
Yes, it is true.
Yeah.
That is true, and sometimes that can't be helped,
Yes.
Like I've been really enjoying all the fallout from the Dave Chappelle special.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I haven't watched it yet, but
I don't have Netflix anymore, but just I can imagine.
Apparently, comedy is hate speech in 2019.
You know, but from what I've been hearing, I think Dave Chappelle hit it out the park. So I ain't even mad at the brother.
Yes.
Get him, Dave. Get him. They did put a lot of
Well, apparently, they're calling him. They're having a good time calling him an Uncle Tom, even though it doesn't mean what they think it does.
I know, right? That is always misused.
yeah. Well, I mean, they can call him whatever they want to. Everybody knows that he's actually a liberal, and he's just open minded.
Yes.
You can't get mad at that.
Wait.
You know.
Nope. You can't.
And then Bill Burr did another one right behind him called Paper Tiger, and that's getting a little traction too. So that's gonna be interesting. This dude said, "Who's excited for Friday the 13th?" Well, not me. Not me. That's for sure. So, Trusty. Trusty? I doubt there, Trusty.
Are you still alive, Trusty? Were you kidnapped by aliens?
Oh no, Trusty's gone. It's all good. Some museums are here. Okay. Bible says everything is hate speech. Even my accent is hate speech. People do not like the accent, and they say that I do hate speech with my accent. Poor Pablo. Poor Pablo.
Yeah. What are we going to do?
Yeah, nothing can't be done.
Right.
But yeah, I've been enjoying all the fallout. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on that. I just watching people lose their minds, and it's been so enjoyable, to be honest with you. The Turks went in on it. Young Turks, the Young Turks, is that what their show is called?
Yeah.
Yeah, them boys went in on it. Everybody has something to say about it. It's been hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, the J. Scott Campbell hate train started up again.
Oh yeah.
Where they were like, some people put out men are trash and shouldn't draw women, and they put up that picture of Medusa, which I don't even think was done by him.
People don't know.
No wait, J. Scott Campbell quote tweeted it, and what I did was, and I've been posting up pictures of women that I've drawn everywhere, and they've sparked a bit of a lot of attention.
Yeah, Trusty Sidekick said Dave Chappelle haters crashed his computer. He'll be back in a few. Poor Trusty. Poor Trusty. Poor Trusty no Sidekick. Yes. Yeah, but it's been fun. It's been really fun watching people lose their mind over comedy. I think it's amazing.
Over everything in general.
Yeah. But I love comedy, so whenever a comedian sticks to his or her guns, well, mostly his, because you just culture appropriated with your accent. It's actually my accent as well. It's just that I used to live in some in some areas where your accent could get you killed. So I learned to disguise it. Disguise it a little bit.
Yes.
Like,
only a little bit.
Like I've actually had run-ins with the Klansmen, like that kind of places.
Good Lord.
Yeah, for real. Man, look, I like Bill Burr. I like Dave Chappelle. You know what? It's funny that Trusty Sidekick out. I used to like George Lopez. He just did a comedy special on HBO, and it was horrible. because he did the same old tired crap. Trump, wall, Trump, Trump, wall, Trump. I was like, for real, this is the best you can do. Like everybody's tired of that. Make fun of something else. You
Yeah.
know, like I like it when he used to do this, making fun of the, like Mexican traditions and Latin culture and Latin traditions. I love that. That
Right.
it's funny to me. I'm Puerto Rican, so I know some of the traditions and some of the cultural things, and I get the references and I laugh. But yeah, George Carlin was amazing too, Maranya. Rest in peace, George, with your politically incorrect self. And I like Robin Williams a lot as well. Even though people said he was really spastic and didn't understand his comedy, I really enjoyed Robin Williams a lot. And I actually got to meet him, so that was even more awesome. Let's see who else. I kind of like Kevin Hart sometimes. Some of his specials. Eddie Murphy, he was a classic. Freaking
Yes.
Richard Pryor.
Dale Hewley.
D.L. Hughley, yeah. I like Cedric the Entertainer more than I like D.L. Hughley.
Yeah, Cedric was cool.
Because he does more than just comedy. He can sing, he dances. He is a true entertainer. Like he'll do rap. I used to like your boy Steve Harvey.
Yeah, but then
But it's like they took a turn somewhere. You notice they're not making all these comedians that I'm talking about that I say I used to like. They're not really making specials anymore.
right.
Except for
Steve Harvey's too busy. Well, Steve Harvey's too busy making a mockery of game shows and
yeah. Robin Williams, Red Fox, man, yeah.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock was amazing back in his heyday. Even Cat Williams, man. Cat Williams he's got some skits that are pretty good. But the thing with George Lopez is like I knew all his jokes already. Like he did work on anything new. I was like, oh, okay.
Why you crying? Why you crying?
I was like, oh, okay. Like, my wife, she found it. She said, oh, here's some comedy for you. Let's go watch this. And then I was like, oh, that kind of sucked. And she looked at me like, yeah, it did suck. And I was like, yeah. Because we saw him in North Carolina, and he was actually hilarious.
Right.
And that was less than a year. That was like a year and a half ago. And then on the HBO special, he was just garbage. Like, I mean, I'm not going to say he's garbage, because, he is definitely more talented a comedian than I will ever be. But the material he chose to do was garbage material. It just was no good to me. I just, I didn't laugh. I used to like Martin Lawrence too. Martin Lawrence was the.
Yeah, he was awesome too. I liked him.
And then of course, I can't go anywhere without giving my Rican brother some love. Freddie Prinze, Freddie Prinze, one of the first Puerto Ricans to have his own
You
TV
put the
show.
Streamlabs link in there.
Yeah, that's my Streamlabs.com Ortiz. That's my if you want to donate.
Okay, that's fine. I was like, you're not using Streamlabs.
This is if you want to donate to me, if you feel free, I got to change all that so it makes sense to people.
Yeah.
But it's just right
now. I was looking at it like, why are you putting in
No.
Streamlabs when you're on Google Hangouts?
That's the donation link.
That's fine.
And Pablo says, I saw your Power Girl drawing, Maranya. Uh-oh.
I gotta check that out later.
All right, Pablo, give us your unfiltered Paulo Romero. It needs more Bob's critique. Maranya wants to know, is it Pablo Romero approved? Is it Pablo Romero approved? We'll all find out soon. We're all waiting. Drum roll, please.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. I was like, yeah, I can't do the drum roll. Yeah, that's why I can't do it. I can't do it. So yeah, though. Yeah, but anyway, that was my thought, man. That was my thought. Yeah, it just kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I even like Charlie Murphy a little bit. Eddie Murphy's brother. I saw him live as well, and he was actually pretty funny. Yeah, kind of like this skit. His skit was pretty good. Paulo says needs bigger bobs. I need better than to ask Pablo that mess. You know what Pablo's gonna say? Pablo says, just look at my portfolio. Just look at my portfolio, and you do what I do, and then it's gonna be perfect. Okay? And then you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, DLive, everywhere. I'm Pablo Romero everywhere.
Yeah, it can use more bobs.
You know, everywhere.
But that's just me.
You know, Pablo said the same thing.
Don't cry, Maranya.
Yeah, Maranya says sad face. Y'all done sad face Maranya. She ain't gonna share her menu with y'all no more.
Huh.
Why y'all sad face Maranya?
That was Pablo.
You chimed in and seconded, talking about he's right. He's right. Marcus Given dropping the skunk girl. Marcus Given dropping little girl lethal. Man, Marcus Given is doing some big things. He's dropping all the links to all the places.
Yep.
Paula said, just joking.
Hey, ho there, Captain Tarpos. Misa back.
Hey, there goes Trusty.
Hey.
Trusty Psychicamus.
Man.
I was gonna.
That's happened to me a number of times, and I have no idea why. It's not updating. It's plugged in. I have no idea why it just shut down.
Huh. Is it overheating?
No. The fan's going, and there's a ceiling fan blowing too, helping keeping things cool. I don't know. And it comes right back up.
So, Trusty, I was going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question. Right. You had sent me a DM about the lady in your group, and she stated that she had a family member was the Borinquenier.
Yeah.
So, what did she think about the concept?
Oh, she thought it was really cool. And I showed them. I had a copy of the progress picture on my phone and showed it to her and her husband. And I also had that one of the photos of the Borinqueniers, from the 50s,
right?
That I showed them. But no, she thought it was really, really cool.
Oh, nice.
We were all leaving at that point, so I didn't have a chance to really talk with her very much about it.
Right. I just want to know what her initial, because everybody has an initial reaction.
Sure.
Right.
And I wanted to know, is there a possible audience? Beckman says, I think you need to wipe your hard drive and update everything in your PC.
Ah, that's probably very true.
I don't know. How old is your PC?
Well, it's a laptop, and it's 3-4 years old, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It needs a little bit of love.
A little bit of love.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm running on a laptop, too.
Yeah,
but there's only so much updating you can do on them.
Yeah, those laptops need a lot more loving care than.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, if you got a PC, I could see that. Definitely. Putting more fans and cleaning it out. Laptops are a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I get that, Dr. Venkman, but I don't have room for a desktop here. I barely have room for the laptop.
Right.
I bring a tower in here, man. My wife's gonna freak out. She's like,
What is this thing doing in him?
Yeah, she's gonna be like, what in the world? Who told what is this monstrosity? Because of course I'm gonna get something I could put, you know, at least a terabyte or two of hard drives worth
Trust me,
storage,
it's important.
all that good stuff.
Yeah, and I've just got a shelf, an adjustable shelf that I put attached to the top of my my drawing table. I saw Randy Green had one like that, and I thought that's pretty cool. You know, and
Oh,
so that's where this sits and where everything, the lamps, the microphone, everything's attached to that. I
Yeah,
got no more room.
yeah. I don't have a lot of room either. Like I don't have room. The laptop is about all I can afford to put in here. Pablo
right.
says, I don't know what you do to your PCs to have that much problems.
I, hmm.
I don't know either, Pablo, man. You know, talking about a conservative in Virginia, so I think maybe the liberals are hacking him. Who knows? I'm just joking, people. Don't take me seriously. It's just a joke. Yeah, man, look. I got a tiny, teeny, tiny desk. The laptop is almost bigger than the desk. And then I got the laptop and the 22-inch drawing tablet. That's it. That's full.
Are you
Done.
doing the stand-up thing yet?
Yeah, I got well, not for what I'm drawing tonight, because I would have to move the mic and I can't read the chat, so I sit down for this. But yeah, my work desk, because I have a work desk and a drawing desk. My work desk has everything for the standing up, and it's working out pretty good for me.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, yeah, my back is loosening up, and and I got one of those. I got like this. Like I'm stupid. I go all out wherever it is that I do, right? So I got an anti-fatigue mat for where I'm standing at. You know, I got the whole hydraulic thing that pushes my desk up. Well, not the desk. I got a small hydraulic mini table that I put on top of the desk. That one, you know, hydraulics itself up for the better way to put it. It jacks up
Yeah,
everything else on it.
yeah.
And then because I am.
Mariah says,
Hmm?
yeah. Mariah just said to check your antivirus programs and run those to check on potential spyware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like every time you go to a site, there's some spyware attached to it.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, those are all things to do. Definitely,
Yep.
definitely. Paulo says I have mine on the floor. I think his laptop might be full. It could be. It could be. That's the only. That's why I said is it overheating. You know, because that's one of the few reasons why a laptop would shut down if it gets too hot. Yeah, but this laptop it'll last me at least a good 2 years before I need to replace it.
Right.
So I think I get my money's worth out of that way. You know.
Yeah.
I hope.
So did you guys ever listen to any Eddie Izzard?
No, I know you posted it, but I'm trying to remember who he is, and
Um,
he's not ringing bells.
British, a little flamboyant. You know, likes to wear makeup. You know, uh,
Oh,
he was hilarious. His albums are so funny. My boss and I, when we used to have to work late at night, you know, building models and stuff for our business, we would put on, you know, Eddie Izzard. He bought a whole bunch of his CDs off of Amazon, and we would just put them on, and Richard Pryor, you know, and crank it up because nobody's in the building but us, and
Right.
had a good old time.
Yeah, Richard Pryor is an acquired taste, but he was funny.
Yeah. It took me a little while to warm up to him, but once I did, I really liked him.
Yeah, that's the same thing with Bill Burr. A lot of people don't like Bill Burr, but I think he's funny. I think he's also an acquired taste. But if you haven't checked out Bill Burr, you should check him out. And just check out, he's got a whole bunch of little skits. And the reason why I like him is because even though he is a liberal as well, he's not politically correct. Like, Like he did a skit about.
What? You mean you can be a liberal and not politically correct at the same
Oh
time?
yeah.
Yes.
Maranya says, Trusty's art is too righteous to be contained by a normal
Woo!
computer. Yep.
Thank you, Marania.
Oh yeah, Bill Cosby was hilarious. People,
Oh my gosh, yes.
and he didn't curse, and that's the thing I liked about Bill Cosby. He could do a whole skit, be funny, and not use one single curse word, which I thought was amazing.
Some people can do that. Most can't.
No, not nobody else that I've seen can.
Yeah,
Everybody
that
else has to use a curse word for emphasis or as a punchline or as a cue that you're supposed to be laughing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
they'll drop an
Yeah.
F bomb or whatever, like, oh, pop, bleep. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be laughing now. Ha 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 ha. You know, like, no, you shouldn't need that.
If it's needed, use it. If it's not, don't.
Yeah, and then Maranya says Shinobi's art is also too good to be contained by a computer.
Thank you, Miranda.
And Pablo says Trusty need to draw his version of Busty Psychic. If it's not official, so Trusty
I,
draw.
you- I thought about it. I thought maybe I would, but yeah, it would suffer by comparison.
Yeah, I mean, after what we saw Pablo do,
Man,
who can once Pablo puts his touch on it, who can follow up on that?
exactly.
Who can follow up on that? Pablo is like
Right.
an immortal man. People don't understand, man. It ain't no joke.
No.
Trying to follow up after Pablo, man. That's do that at your own risk. Is what I've been told.
Prepare for major disappointment.
It's like Pablo's like a maestro.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to tell Pablo he shouldn't draw women. I dare you.
I don't think Pablo knows how to draw anything else. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I saw his little YouTube channel. He draws dudes too. I'm just messing with Pablo.
Yes. I'm drawing one right now.
We need a trusty psychic show. Let the psychic become trusty hero.
Oh boy.
Maranya says to Shinobi Raccoon, now save. Well, Trusty might do that one day. You never know.
Jimmy was trying to help me get learn how to use Streamlabs and stuff the other day. I couldn't get it to work, man. I think I'm gonna have to bring another monitor in here.
Yeah, that's what I did to make my life easier. Just brought another monitor. I got like a 10-inch gaming monitor that I bought for when I was on the road. That's what I'm using for my third monitor. It's really tiny. It just it just goes in a little corner. Please refrain from spamming caps, says my bot. And Pope Fire Starfire person says, I'm here. All right. Well,
Yay! Hello, Fire.
And there was much rejoicing.
there was much rejoicing.
Yes.
Now I'm waiting for her to say the famous word. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm just gonna click on Trusty.
Hashtag Joe Trusty.
I'm just gonna click on Trusty. There you go. And then she says, "This is so cool, Trusty. I can't wait for you to finish that piece of junk so you can work on my piece." Thanks, Pope Fire.
Why in the hell am I mirrored?
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you do. Yeah, but this is looking pretty amazing.
Uh-oh.
I had to stop. What happened? Are you crashing again?
I was going to check the chat and I had lost the connection to YouTube, but
Oh, no.
it's back.
Okay.
It's back.
Pablo saying hello to the Pope Fires, to Krusty Sidekick, aka Krusty Sidekick.
Yeah, we had a request for your crusty sidekick earlier, Pope.
AKA the Krusty Sidekick. I decided not to do. It's funny, right?
Yeah.
The day I just said, you know what, I'm not going to use StreamYard because I used StreamYard on Monday, and then more people came. Then
People are still using StreamYard.
it got up to capacity. And I was like, oh, I'm at capacity. So I said, you know what? Let me go back to the old Google Hangouts via OBS, right?
Yeah.
And then nobody shows up. You know. And Hydra Comics says, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, Hydra Comics, man. I just checked out his his video today. That boy is silly. He is silly. He does comic reviews that are funny. I call them hood reviews because that's what they sound like. And this dude right here, he got the shotgun, and you know what? And then he beat her in the head with the shotgun, man. That's just not right, you know. And this guy actually fought back. What? They never fight back. It's funny, man. You gotta check out
Sounds
his
good.
No, you gotta check out his reviews, man. When he reviews comics, it's funny. I have a mild concussion, so I gonna sleep. All right, Profile. Hope you feel better, and get you some rest. Get you some rest.
Yep, definitely.
I'm not.
I hope
I
you
don't,
feel better,
I don't
Profire.
even know what you did to get that concussion, cause wow. But I hope you feel better.
We don't know who
Yes.
you butted heads with.
Probably
Obviously,
Booster.
theirs was harder.
Yeah.
Hydra says, "I'm from the ghetto, so you know." Yeah, I know, man. I enjoy it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely different than most people. You're not doing the lifestyles of the rich and famous. That's for sure. You're like, you're doing your own thing, man. And I think that's pretty cool.
I'm not about that life.
So I enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me laugh. I don't know if that's what Hydra Comics is going for when he does it, but that's what I do. I laugh. And I watch. Hydra says, yes, don't sleep if you have a concussion.
Yeah. I haven't had one of those, but I've been told that you should not sleep for a while.
Well, I was gonna say that's just right when it happens, when they're not sure if you have a concussion or not, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think so.
But what you should do is actually go see a doctor. Just to make sure everything is the way it should be. Yeah, no problem, Hydra, man. He also does comic book auctions on Sundays, if I'm not mistaken. So,
That sounds interesting.
yeah.
All the cool stuff happens when I'm at work.
Yeah. He said it's definitely for comedy with my commentary than the actual review. Yeah, then if that's your goal, you're hitting the mark, brother. You're hitting the mark. Because I die laughing, bro. I'll be like, this dude is silly. And I enjoy it. So there's that. So I think it's funny, dude. And I do enjoy it. So whenever you put one out, I watch it. I'm still dying about the rat one with the rats and the boat.
Right.
He was reviewing a comic book, man, and it was some rats attacking some boat for some gold. I don't know. It was
Right.
I forgot what the storyline was about. I just kept dying laughing because it was like the little rats come, and then this big gigantic rat just takes over. So I was like, what in the world is this comic book? Yeah, he says, yes, every Sunday for 8 hours straight. That 8 hours? Wow.
What?
8 hours? Wow.
How many books
You
y'all
do
be
that
trying
for
to
the
sell?
time. Yeah.
That is a
Or
long
does it-
time.
Well, or does auctioning that one thing take that long?
Well, he does a lot of books. He said, oh, yeah, Electric Black. That's my favorite one, too. That review was hilarious, man. I was laughing, man. I was rolling.
That's amazing.
I was like, what in the world? I told him to check out CRX because CRX from Fictional Reality Arts,
Right.
it's It's urban. It's hood too. It's a hood comic book. So Hydra
Is it
Comics,
food?
it's hood, man. It has a couple of words I can't even say. You
Oh.
know.
Oh, it's that kind of comic. Okay.
Yeah, it's all minorities and using minority slangs
Of
that
course.
that cannot be repeated by me. Otherwise, I'll get taken off of YouTube. So yeah, so I digress. But I think that Hydra should check it out because I think it fits his commentary style. I think he'll. Oh, you're moving books on your channel. Okay, good.
It's cool.
It's him and four other guys selling books. Okay, auctioning books, I should say. All right, cool. Yeah, my Clip Studio says I'm gonna save for you because you haven't saved in a while. But
That's kind of it.
yeah, it's great. Oh yeah, my Clip Studio, it loves me.
You raised it right.
Oh yeah, but definitely, it's like you know what I'm gonna do for you because I love you. I'm gonna save your work for you because if you don't, you're gonna lose it.
Oh, who was it? Howl Comics was on D&Q last night, and
Oh yeah.
had a blackout halfway through and lost everything and had to start over.
Oh wow!
And with an hour left, still came out with a really good Rambo.
Wow.
Yeah. Rambo's out of my league, so I stayed out of that one.
Hydra Comment says Skunk Girl is sexy AF. Man, you should. I don't know. Have you backed the book? You need to back. If you haven't backed the book, you can still get it. It's on demand.
Yeah. Hurry.
And then we need to see a Hydra Comics review of that. Because
Yes.
I would die laughing to see that one. That would.
Yeah, I just subbed
Yes.
Hydra.
Yeah. You also have to review the 5-page manga story done by me.
Yes.
Pablo said, I saw that. I guess he's talking about what Trusty was talking about. Let me give some love to Shinobi. He's over here coloring. Yeah, that's the only thing about this as opposed to StreamYard but I don't mind.
Yeah, you have to bounce in between. You have to bounce in between people to see their stuff.
Yeah,
I guess it's a small price to pay.
Well, the thing is, I was like, Monday I went with StreamYard and, because I put it on the other link, the other group.
Yeah. What I need to do is start recording these drawings on OBS and then go through it later and do all the editing I need to and then upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, I don't see why you don't do that.
It just occurred to me.
I mean, you got to maximize your time, bud.
Yeah.
That's why we do the multicasting. Hydra Comments, thanks for the sub, bro. Sorry, I crapped out which book. The Unbreathable Skunk Girl is still on demand. So if you haven't backed it, check it out. And the book that I'm talking about that you should do the review is CRX. You can find it on Amazon. Charlie Romeo X-Ray, or however you want to say it. So check that out. It's an indie published book. I think it's up your alley. I think with your review style and the way the book is written, I think it's gonna be funny. I think it's gonna be hilarious. All right, Hydra, there you go. That's your homework, bud. That's your homework. That's your homework, man. You'll thank me later, I think. I hope. Yeah, YouTube does like small. It's funny that you say that because my time lapse inkings are like less than 10 minutes, and they don't get no views. Again, they get like 15 views at most.
Yeah, my last one got 11 or 12.
So it is what it is. I don't know if YouTube likes it, but I know that the people that watch this show don't like the little short time lapses. They'd rather come check
They'd
out
rather
the
come
live
and hear
stream.
you talk.
Yeah, they're ready to come check out the live stream. I try to do 3 to 4 uploads weekly. That's awesome, dude. I do about that much. I think I do about 2 to 3, 3 to 4, depending. I haven't been really. I took a break because I did those 10 pages for Point Man Comics, and I'm just taking a breather on inking. So I haven't done any real work on anything. So once I start inking again, practicing my inking, like I do every day. I do 2 pages a day. Then I'll post some more videos. Or if Point Man Comics, whenever they publish their book, I still got all the time lapses for that stuff I did for them. So maybe I'll post some of those up. Just for the heck of it. You know. Live stream is good for watch time action. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people enjoy this kind of content.
Yes.
And I'm not mad at them. I actually enjoy the live stream because I get to work and I get to chat, you know, and I get to hang out with some good peoples, you know. So I ain't mad at it, you know. I'm not mad at it at all. You know, the thing is, I don't even know. It says 7 people watching. Just it's been slow though, you know.
Yeah.
It's been slow, but you know the thing is, I'm grateful that that it's always the same people that come back. So
yeah,
you know, I love those people.
Kind of reminds me of something Mike S. Miller had said recently.
Oh, please don't bring that up.
What I was gonna say was he wanted to keep the people who were his actual supporters to stay with him.
Yeah, I saw what he tweeted. If you sub to me because of EVS, please unsub to me. You're fake subs. Well, guess what, Mike? A lot of people sub to you because of EVS. Nobody knew who you were before that.
Yeah.
So, what do you want then?
Yeah. Well, what really matters is the ones who stick around are what matters.
I get 5.5 minutes to my auctions every Sunday. That stacks up quickly. That's nice, dude. I don't even get I might get 35 views for my live stream, but I get the same constant people that always come, which is awesome. You know, I always get Maranya, you know, Pablo, you know,
Yep.
Bankman was always here. You know, I don't know what's going on with Comics Gates and everyone in between, man. Look, I'd stay out of all that mess, brother.
Yeah.
I used to be really into the CG life, and then I don't know what happened, bro. They just started going.
Yeah. I was too busy trying to figure out what was going on. It was like, oh, they're harassing me. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it don't matter really, to be honest with you. It is what it is. Yeah, and that's another thing, Hydra. Like once you start doing your own channel and you start working on that, you just kind of lose track of what's going on in that world, you know. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad. I needed a break, you know. But I do still back as many of the books as I can. You know what I hear about them and whatnot. I'm not. I'm just tired of the infighting and.
Yes.
You know,
the purity testing.
You know, I'm down for not doing any of that crap. You know, I'm done with that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, still waiting on Cyberfrog. You know, that Hydra, me too.
I hope you didn't back it.
Cyberfrog, yeah, I backed Cyberfrog. I backed Lone Star. Like Hydra, I backed about 25 books. You know, but then I started slowing down. Because you know, you wanna get the books eventually. You know, that's
The bloom was off the rose.
You know, and the one that was supposed to be. The one that was supposed to be the end all be all of the CG, you know, high profile books, was supposed to be Cyberfrog.
We do not speak of war campaign, Hydra Comics.
When did he say that? Anyway. Yep. Daniel and I are doing a live commentary for Friday the 13th. Awesome. forget your YouTube trip, man. Friday, I'm not even gonna be on YouTube, brother. I'm gonna be chilling, doing something else. I'm doing something else. I don't know what, but it won't be YouTube.
Right.
Well, you got to enjoy your date nights while you can.
Oh yeah, definitely, because those are coming to an end quick.
Have you found somebody or know somebody there who's a trustworthy babysitter?
Not yet. Not yet. But I'm not really looking either.
Yeah, not yet.
Oh. I got you.
Oh, Pablo Romero says, I only backed the projects that had digital tier.
Good idea.
Yeah. Earthworm Jim. Yeah, I backed Earthworm Jim as well. Because I know for a fact he's going to deliver. That's one thing. I'll definitely back the guys that have proven they can deliver their book.
That's how to do it. If they've proven their worth, you back them.
You know, the other guys that disappointed me, even though I like him a lot, is the Red Rooster guy. What's his name?
Mitch
Brightweiler.
Yeah, he's so busy trying. He promised the book, but then he decided that he wanted to invest in a business or something.
Yeah, he really should have. He should have put that business. I mean, maybe not really. He should have focused more on getting the Red Rooster book out there than this business. That's something he could have either put on the back burner or worked on as he was doing Red Rooster.
Yeah. But now he's working on Red Rooster, and I like his art style. So I'm excited that he's working on it again. But man, you know,
I would have liked to have gotten it. You're getting up there with Cyberpunk, Mitch.
Yeah, he was supposed to be delivered by April. It's what, August, September. It's September.
September.
Now. So that was another one that I got disappointed in, and I really like Mitch and Elizabeth Breitweiser. And I'm with Hydra Comics. I like the physical comics better than the digital, but I can understand why back in the digital is more makes more sense for some of these people because at least the digital, once it's done, and you can get that. You know, and another guy who keeps delivering is your boy. A lot of people don't like him.
I'm running out of room space for the whole physical copies.
It's John De La Rose. He's always delivering.
I just backed his flying. I had to. Unfortunately for that one, I had to get the digital tier because I don't have the other two volumes of that.
I do. I got Sparks 1 and 2, Mob Ties. And I got 2 mostly because Gary Shipman did the cover.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, Gary Shipman did the cover.
Yeah.
I like Gary.
As much as I like physical copies, room space is still a factor.
Minitsali Rivera, a.k.a. Miss Boricua's in the house saying, Wepa. Hey.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. We were on her and her husband's stream earlier. They're very, very good people, and they do gaming streams, man. And we were having a blast, you know, just chopping it up, talking with them, having a good time. Yeah. So, you know, I'm glad they decided to come by and check us out. You know, I told them that we are a chill art stream. You know,
we are very chill.
She says she could only draw stick people. I told her anytime she wanted to come on.
That's where it starts.
I told her anytime she wanted to come on, she could be our Bob Ross and make happy little stick people. So
yes.
You know, I remember buying a comic years ago called Stickman. But it wasn't drawn like Stickman. It was like it was more realistic. The artwork was pretty good actually, but I think he had like a stickman face or a mask on.
Oh,
Yeah.
That works.
that's nice.
I think that might have been back when we had the Blambot message boards, and that was how we were communicating.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that Miss Boricua was able to make it. You know, she's laughing about the Bob Ross stick people thing. Yeah, man, don't be a stranger. You know, don't. Well, she already subbed. She subbed when I was on her stream. I was about to say, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, you already subscribed.
Right.
And when you subscribed to me, I went to return the favor, but then I realized I was already subbed to you. So I ran into you on Pusa stream or something like that, and
Right.
subbed to you, and you know, because I subbed to a lot of people just, and then let the chips fall where they may. And I was like, oh, I'm already subbed to her. But if y'all like the division and a good Hispanic accent, not like my fake Hispanic accent when I be making fun of Pablo, go check her out. You know, go check her out. Go check her out. We had a good conversation, man. It was a fun stream, man. You know, it was just fun because Marcus and I and Nate Sally were having a good time, just cracking jokes and you know, talking and chatting and whatnot. You know, so it made for a good stream.
Right.
She kept us entertained while the hubs was out there shooting people. And my clip studio says I gotta save again. I don't know. My clip studio is always saving. Like, hey, stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
I must save.
Yeah. I need you to save.
The funny thing about trying to ink and do the stream and read the chats is I never get any work done.
Yeah.
I see what Manny was talking about.
Right.
It's like that's why I need to stop streaming for a while.
Yeah.
Never get any work done. Yeah, but it's fun. I like doing it though. I mean, most people come here to check out Trusty and Manny and Josh when they're here.
Yes.
Yeah, what's Josh up to?
I don't know. I sent the link on the right chat, and I don't know if he's I don't know what he's doing. To be honest with you, which I know that the day that on Monday when I sent it to the wrong chat, he said he's like, I'm not coming on.
Right.
And I was like, okay, cool. And, but I don't know if if that. I see Skoko. There's a thick book, 80 pages. Yeah, you're gonna get your money's worth with that.
Right. Yep. Yeah. We didn't start with the 40 pages.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these streams are doing. I mean, a lot of these Indiegogos have done.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of pages, and you're gonna get a lot of fun. And Skunkgirl 2 is already on the works. Will it be like The Walking Dead 193 or Spawn 300? I don't know, to be honest with you. I didn't get either of those. Although I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about getting the Spawn 300 just for collectible purposes.
Right.
Do not like that. Let's put it a little bit thicker. Yeah, I was thinking about that one, but I'm waiting on Firefly episode at book number 9. That's what I'm waiting on. Look, I like that series. I like that book by Boom. I'm not gonna lie.
That's right.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all and tell you that I don't, because I do.
Like what you like.
I enjoy that. It's funny, right? Because I've seen the show. I like the show. I've seen the movie. So in my head, when I'm reading the book, I hear the actor's voice instead. So I hear Nathan Fillion and all them. So I enjoy the book. let's see, I mean like the shape of it, more like a top
Yeah.
TBQ book look or regular comic book look. I think he's saying he may be able to get some hardbound. So it's gonna be a trade paperback, I think, more than a comic book look.
Hey, that works.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think he's talking about doing a hardbound tier, but I'm not sure.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure. And usually Manny pops in sometime during the stream, just to plug the book and say hello and all that stuff. So that would be a great person to ask. But if you're on Twitter, you can get with Manny at Dog Press.
Yeah.
On Twitter, and he can answer those questions for you.
Yeah.
Maybe. He's saying, I gotta put some borders on this, because this is not looking like I want it to look. All right, we'll work it out from there. All right, cool. Excuse me. Let me see what going on. Yeah, there's no water at mi agua. ¿Dónde está mi agua?
Yeah, we need to keep him hydrated.
Well, also old people, man, we're susceptible to all kinds of things.
Sad but true.
How depressing.
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there one day. You'll get there one day. But at least I hope you get there one day. I hope everybody makes it to a nice, ripe old age.
What?
Hydra says, I like them thick. Yeah, well, Skunk Girl is definitely that. There is no.
Yes, she is.
There is no.
She's not skipping meals.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. There's no shortage of meal skippage with
she got plenty of back. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
But she's just a very voluptuous woman.
She's a fine woman
who likes to do bad things,
like Catwoman.
It's gonna be a fun book. I think people are gonna enjoy it. Skunk Girl #2. It's already being produced in the background, so don't sleep. And Skunk Girl #1 is gonna be a one-time Indiegogo thing, so he's not gonna do a reprint of it when he does his second campaign. His second campaign is all gonna be about Skunk Girl #2.
Right.
So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
And of course, he likes to incorporate people from the digital bullpen. So on Skunk Girl #1, Shinobi Raccoon did a 5-page story.
Yeah.
Did a 5-page story in it. So you have to buy the book to find out more about that. But his OC, Cherry Blossom, is on it. And it's a Cherry Blossom Skunk Girl little story crossover event. So I think y'all are going to enjoy that.
Which is shorter than most events.
Yeah, it's 5 pages. So
instead of 15 issues.
Yeah, Hydra Comics. He's trying to make it something that's worth something. Like if you backed it, the first book, that's it. You got the first original book, and that's that. Lady Celtic Moon says, howdy.
Hi, Celtic.
Yeah, rare book in your opinion. Yeah, we agree with that. I think if I think that's gonna be the charm to it. If you want to call it that. That is gonna be, this is a one-shot Indiegogo campaign only. Now, depending on how it goes for Good Dog Press, next one will probably be on Kickstarter. He's having some issues with Indiegogo. But we'll keep you updated. We'll keep you updated and see what's going on. And Lady Celtic Moon is in the house. Thank you for joining us.
Wait, did you already say that?
I think I did, but I wanted to make sure that she's one of the regulars. So I want to make sure that I don't miss giving her some props and love.
I understand.
Oh yeah.
You gotta treat the people that come and always give you love some love, man.
Yes.
I just
like Maranya.
Like Maranya, yeah, she's always here. We always ask her what the menu of the night is. We love talking to Maranya. We love talking to Lady Celtic Moon and Pablo and Dr. Venkman when he's not trying to shield for his own program, and everybody else that comes in. What is going on? I was the number one person on Skunk Girl or here. I don't know, Lady Celtic Moon. You tell me.
I think Skunk Girl.
Yeah, she was the first backer.
Oh.
She was the first person to back Skunk Girl.
History has been made.
Yeah, she was. And that was an interesting evening when the launch
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Of Skunk Girl. We had Edwin Boyette do a countdown for it.
Yep.
Manny hadn't done everything.
Right.
I had to watch some of the D&Q. They had 2 women drawing. Awesome. Hey, look. Art is art.
Yeah.
It's not a gender thing with art, man. You can either you can draw or you can't draw.
Yeah.
That's the thing with art.
Yes. And if you say I can't draw women, I'm going to draw more of them.
That's the thing with art. And we used to invite Kat here, and we had
Kat.
We had what's her name, Dina Israel here.
Right.
They used to come here and draw all the time, but then they got recruited by D&Q and other places like that, and bigger channels, more love. I ain't mad at them.
Yep.
Those things.
Don't you want me, baby?
So and Dina sometimes comes back every so often.
Yeah.
But she even got a little tired. She was getting burnt out, so I think she's gonna stop appearing on shows for a while.
That can burn you out trying to appear on every show, which is why I only
I'm
hang out in the chat for a few minutes and then disappear.
Yeah. Just checking out Rick today, Oh, she's playing Fallout 4? How you like it? Let's see. Excuse me. But yeah, man, we do what we can,
We do what we can.
Get Shinobi a little bit of love. You do what you can,
And this time I'm recording it on OBS.
There you go. See, you got to maximize your time. Always work smarter. Maximize your time as much as you can. Lady Celtic Moon says she got 2 screens. Yeah, it helps out to have 2 screens when you're doing streams. I don't care what anybody says.
Yes. And this is a character who is not Cherry.
So I don't care what people tell you. Having 2 screens is I'm using 3 screens for this setup. I have to. I don't got a choice.
They at a previous job, after a while, they pretty much made us 2 screens became the standard.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing. 2 screens can make you more productive.
Yeah, I mean, it took me a little bit to get used to it because I've only been doing the 1 screen thing for so long. But after a while, it's not so bad.
Yeah. But yeah, so like for this particular setup, now if I use StreamYard, I can get away with 2 screens. But if I'm using OBS, I have to have 3 screens.
Understandable.
Oh, she said I have played it for a long time. Just going back. Play dual survival. Survival? Skunk Girl versus Busty Sidekick crossover idea. No Manny tonight. No, I don't know, Lady Celtic Moon. He said he would try to show up, but he's really trying to get Skunk Girl done. So he said he may or may not show up, but he's trying not to fall in the same trap as the
Certain people
Breitweisers and the Van Skivers and people who have
and the
just
Huertas who has a bit of a more of an excuse because of health problems and other things.
so there you go. So he's trying really hard to gain your trust and your confidence and to have the book delivered on time. So he is working overtime on the book.
Yeah. So this way, the next time somebody says those Indiegogo, those people using Indiegogos, they never get their books out on time, and they're talking about us, and I could just say, Skunk Girl delivered on time.
Yep, and that's what we're trying to go for. And then the next book, it should be a lot faster. We're
Suck
developing
it.
we're developing a system. He's gonna do the pencils, ink's gonna be done by somebody else, flats and colors gonna be done by somebody else. So we're gonna have more of a industrial way of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Doing it a one man show is very hard to do.
That
I
way,
would like to help out with some inks if it need be, if Manny needs
yeah,
some additional help.
Maybe
yeah.
that's why manga artists only. Maybe that's why manga is only printed in black and white, or I should say grayscale.
And Lady Celtic Bone says, "Let the busty psychic saw it. Nate and Nora both survive." And plus, he does have health problems too. I don't know who he has. I'm okay with Pug B. I'm casting not TV, so I'll always be here. All right, cool. Yeah, so I was gonna do some of the digital inks. I don't, and then it depends on Manny. I don't know, however he wants to do it. I ain't mad at
Yeah.
him.
Better brush your ink skills there, bub.
Yeah, you know, I'm not as good as Trusty, but he's not asking for anything super.
Who's playing owner of a background?
It's Mr.
Manny.
Manny.
Speaking of Manny, there you go, people. You call for Manny, and there is Manny.
It's the beginning of Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Here I
Now
am.
it is.
Rock you like a
I hear a lot
hurricane.
of skunk girl talking going on here.
But people are asking about the doggone skunk girl, brother. And they were like, "Where's Manny?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm trying to answer Manny questions, but I'm not Manny." So people are asking about, skunk girl,
Which one? Okay, who summoned Shenron?
and all that good stuff. And I was like, I don't know. They were asking about your book, if it's gonna be more like a comic book or a trade paperback.
Well, right now it's a comic book, but you got to remember it's a comic book that's actually it's 3 comic books in one. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 62 pages. So I mean, regular American comic book can be as little as 19 pages to 22 pages. So we're right in the middle there. So you look at it as a 3-issue arc for the first issue. Second issue, I have a 3-issue arc, and the third issue, I have a 3-issue arc. When I get all those done, then I'm going to do a trade paperback. So right now, the people that are getting in on the ground floor, they're getting the best of the best, because I'm not going to reprint this book. This is just for the people that backed. Today we had another backer, so we're up to 100 backers. Awesome.
Yay!
With 100, so that's good. So all you people that helped us out and supported us, thank you so much. You guys are going to get something that's going to keep the worth. I'm not going to reprint over and over and over again. None of that. None of that. You knew right up front. I was up front. I said, you got the standard edition, the regular cover, and you got the variant cover. The variant cover, that's it. Whatever I got to print, I'll print up maybe 10 to 25 more for myself, and that's it. Done.
Right.
That's
There
going to
you
be a
go.
done deal.
Y'all hearing it from the horse's mouth.
Oh, I'm big horse. Big horse.
Yeah, look, man.
Find out what supplies last.
Look, brother, people love the skunk girl, man. They talk about, thick book, thick girl. What am I supposed to do, Manny? They're talking about it. I'm just gonna do my best.
Hey.
Lady Celtic Moon, DM me. We can work something out.
About what? She's the first one that backed your book.
I think she wants 2.
Okay.
Oh, she must have given it to someone.
Oh yeah. She Benny, can I have 2? You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to see people order the book twice and you got to pay the shipping twice.
That's fine.
You know, call me up. We'll work something out.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to pay the shipping. You just put all mine in one bundle. Put both of my orders in one bundle, Manny.
Well, your bundle is big.
Yeah.
You got a lot of books. You got a lot of books, so.
I know, but
Don't worry about it. We got that. We got it covered. That's the whole thing too. Is like right now it's only at 100 backers, but I got a whole bunch of backers at work, so they're gonna get the book without having to do shipping costs and all that other junk. So
Awesome.
but when it's all said and done, I am going to, be upfront and I'm going to tell everybody how much of the standard edition I printed up, how much of the variant cover, and how much of the sketch. The sketch, I'm pretty sure already. I know I'm going to do 50 of the sketch because I can sell those forever, until they're gone. So it's not like, oh no, I'm going to print up this book and I'll never sell it. I can sell that 20 years from now. Make a skunk sketch or something.
Lady Cutthroat says 1 to keep sealed and 1 to read.
Well, that's cool.
I ain't mad at it. I mean,
Fine. It's her money. Or
Exactly. Once you get, that's the whole thing. Is am I afraid that somebody might make a video that's going to burn or torture the book or say some nasty things about it? I guarantee you, there's going to be a video up there.
Of course, there's going to be people who are going to say,
"There's going to be a video.
I'm going to burn this comic."
There's going to be somebody that's going to burn that video or say how bad it is or something. I know that. We all know that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? They still paid their money. They can do whatever they want with it.
Yeah. It's like y'all still pay for the book. So joke's on you.
Yeah, you paid me. I don't care.
Like when your boy Zach put out Jawbreakers, he told people roast the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Show no mercy.
He did it with Iron Sights too, and we got some pretty good roast videos out of that.
Yeah, but Iron Sights wasn't that bad to me though. I thought it was pretty good. But
I think there's no way you can please everyone. You always have a critic out there.
Yeah. I was a little more merciful with Iron Sights because I was like, okay, I see what this guy does art wise. I know what to expect from the art. Now I can focus on the writing.
Okay, here's the dirty secret, people. The artwork on issue number 2 is like 1,000 times better than number 1. If you guys like number 1, the artwork on number 2 is even going to be better. So when people see number 2, they're going to like, I wish I had number 1. And it's like, sorry.
Too late.
Too late. So
it's too late.
All the people that did, support it, I thank you for having faith in it. It's a great story. The artwork is great. The artwork is, artwork is what it's supposed to be. But the next, I've been evolving, and you guys have been seeing it. So it always gets better. It always gets better. I mean, it's not like I'm at home 24 hours a day drawing a comic book. I do have a real job. So I wish I could be doing that, but I do have a real job. That's why I came home late today, E. I didn't just pop on here. I just got home.
I know. Hey, I told people I don't know what's going on. Manny does what he does.
No, we know. I mean, there's no secret. My job has me on audits every so often. So when I got audits, I don't come home on time. I get home whenever I get home. Usually tonight is a late night. Surprisingly, it was really early for me. There was no audits against my group, so I'm like, yay, I get to go home early. But if there was an audit against my group, oh Lord, I'd be there forever.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. I told people you were working on the book. I personally thought you was working on the book. I was like, man, he's probably working on the book. He's trying to make sure it gets done on time and all that good stuff. So that's what I thought you was doing.
I am working on the book, and I was working on 2 pages last night. I mean, this is not the story of the book. This is the extra pages. There's a few pages, not many. Most of the book is all, my story and Shinobi's story. But then I do have a book show appreciation for the fan art. I do have a page of the evolution of Skunker, which I was working on last night. I got a collage of pinups that you guys saw me work on last week. Yeah. Just extras for the book,
Yeah. Thanks for the shout out during that interview. When I saw my name pop up in the
Dude,
in the tweet. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not doing an Indiegogo. And then I remember, and then I looked at the article. I was like, oh yeah, the 5-page story.
that's what you do is when you do an interview, you make sure you thank all the people that actually contributed to the book. Now, in my book, I'm going to thank other people too that not only just did artwork and did the editing and the colors and all this other stuff. I mean, all the guys that kept on retweeting my stuff.
Yes.
People are going to be in there. There's going to be a whole bunch of dog stars in there. So everybody who's on that cover, everybody who's on the variant cover, their name is out there. Everybody will get to know who that is and what the characters' names are. So put it out there. Have some fun with it. Brag about it. You guys can brag about it. Say, I'm on a cover. My character's on a cover. See, if you want my character first appearance, you got to go buy that Skunk Girl book. Oh no, you can't buy it anymore. Say, damn, should have got it.
Yeah, Lady Celtic Moon says, I met you guys. I've been dreaming up of worlds that could turn into comic book worlds. That's always good. It's always good to get the imagination rolling, man. I ain't mad at that at all.
Nope.
Not mad. Yeah, so that's going to be awesome, dude. So now that you mentioned that's pretty cool because I did those 10 pages for Appointment Comics already. And he went ahead and put my name on the book as inker, and now my character is gonna be on your book. So now it's 2 books that have something of mine on it, which is pretty cool. So now I think about it, man. So the Appointment comic thing, that was just a quick ink job because he was behind schedule and he just wanted somebody to ink the pencils, as quickly as possible. So, it was fun. I got it done. So we'll see what happens, 10 pages is 10 pages of practice is the way I look at it.
Yeah, it is.
So
practice makes improvement.
Yeah, practice makes better.
Yes.
Doesn't make perfect, but it makes better.
Yeah, I don't know why they said that, but no.
Yeah, I did plenty of stuff in the past I had to just look at as practice because I wasn't going to get paid for it.
Yeah, no, that was definitely the way I did it. He did offer to pay, but I told him no. I told him just give me credit on the book and I'll take it like an internship because I already knew that his situation was he was behind and he already paid the artist and I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. I just want to do the inking and get the practice and call it a day. Marcus Given says, hello, Manny, double cheeseburgers.
That's cool.
Yeah, Manny, Marcus is a good guy, man. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that, dude. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not a big thing like that. And I did the same thing when I first started working in computers. I would just fix computers for free just to get the experience. I did that for a while, because people like free. And if it's free, you can't get held liable for it. You're like, hey, you didn't pay for this.
Don't complain about it. You get what you pay for.
Right, you pay for free. And then when I got really good, then I started charging.
There you go.
And then I turned it into a career that's been, I've been doing for over 15 years. So, it is what it is, So maybe inking might be my second career. Who knows?
It is the American way.
Yeah, I just, there's the only one way to practice, I think.
Okay, Superman. Calm down over there.
Trust it was an American way.
I thought that was Star Wars.
No, that was a theme for Superman.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
That was an awesome theme.
Yeah.
Superman's awesome.
Yes. Except when Bendis writes for him.
Except when they did the Superman Returns and they went kind of PC. Truth, Justice, and they didn't do the American way.
I mean, at least Man of Steel has an excuse since they didn't really know what to make of him.
It's PC. guess what? The rest of the world looks to us for leadership. Yeah, certain people don't like us, but most of the other people in the world, they look to America for leadership because they know if America goes, everybody goes. We need a strong America. America.
We will make America great again.
It was always great
Yep.
compared to everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know why he said that.
It's compared to Canada, and I'm just kidding.
Hey, I can't say anything bad about that. I got a lot of foreign supporters.
I know.
I got a lot of people from England. I got from France and Germany and Singapore and
Nice.
Australia. Yeah, it's all over the place.
Nice,
Canadian
nice.
land. Canadian land. Yeah,
Yeah,
all over.
Yep.
Oh man.
Let's check it
Did
out.
any of you guys, by any chance, catch the beginning of Paranormals tonight?
No, I never catch that show.
You need to go watch. It's like 3 or 4 minutes in the beginning. They play this Space Force video, music video. It cracked me up.
Yeah, I never checked that out. There's certain shows that I just don't bother. I was like, okay, maybe it's just because of the title. Some titles just kill it for me.
Gotcha.
And I like the guys on the show. Just don't know about that title
Yeah.
and set topic of discussion. But anyway, I digress. Let's see the chat. Let me restart my PC game. Close. Not what I want to stop. Let me get off the game. All right. So everybody on the chat is pretty chill. Let's see what Manny got going on here. Look like
Promoting.
Look like he got this skunkamus. Okay, I lost my mouse. Okay, so we gotta go here. Here we go. 3 monitors, bro. So the mouse gets lost sometimes.
Yep, I got 2 monitors and an iPad going when I do the OBS.
Yeah, when I do the OBS, I have to have 3 monitors, man. It you know, it is what it is. And they're all congested right next to each other, looped together. You know, I got my the Hangouts on the laptop, and then I got a 10-inch monitor that I'm trying to read the chats from, and then I got my digital tablet, and they're all like within 2 inches of each other.
Right.
You know,
Right.
It is what it is.
So we got proof right there. 100 backers for Breathable Skunk Girl. Amazing.
It is good.
Man, you're working hard putting in all those links there.
Yeah.
Jeez. And this was the page that I was working on last night. Here we got this a little sneak. Evolution of Skunk Girl. I do not know where the first drawing of Skunk Girl is. But one day I'll find it. What's good though is I do have the second and third drawing of Skunk Girl. You know, so from the 80s. That's pretty cool. And that's it. That's the last time I ever drew. And she wasn't called Skunk Girl. She was called Skunk at the time. I just wanted to make an anthropomorphic character. I made a whole bunch. I made a lion and an elephant and a skunk, and I forget what else I did on that one page. You gotta find that. It'll be very funny. And then what I did was, when Marvel was doing their kind of who's who, their Marvel Universe thing, that's what I did. I did my own Manny Universe thing, and that's why I got the Skunk Girl. And then I made a collage of all my characters. And the funny part is my old drawings from the 80s, they look off because I used to draw on my bed. You shouldn't draw on your bed because you're drawing sideways.
Yeah.
So what you think is straight up and down, it's slanted. And that's why if you notice those top two drawings, they're slanted. I learned that later that you're supposed to draw on tables, not on your bed.
So
But
Planted.
I
but
told you,
whatever.
I told
Yeah.
you I got an Ergotron arm for my digital tablet because I was told I needed to do more standing than sitting. So
Right.
so I can sometimes I have to I lift it up and I'm drawing standing. It's ridiculously weird.
No.
It is different for sure. And hey, even Von Scriber is on DLive saying hello. Thank you for joining us, Evan Von Scriber. It's always a pleasure to see you. And he's
Cool.
saying hello. And Lady Celtic Moon said, finally got back. Bethany was here. Yeah, Evan Von Scriber. Bethany was watching us on DLive, and she gave me one lemon. So, that was awesome. Can't get mad at it. At least with DLive, if people want to give you a little bit of love, they just give you a little bit of love.
I got little Easter eggs for people. Like the first mention of the SJWs, I was trying to figure out what I was going to call them. So I was calling them Society of Justice Warriors. Just trying to do all kind of stupid stuff.
Right, right.
What's fun though is this one, the first draft to the Skunk Girl. I was trying to figure out what adjective to give for Skunk Girl. So this is the actual drawing with the scribbled in notes, the odorous, the intoxicating, the melodious, the unsniffable. Nope. And then I don't know why, but at the very last, I had the unwhiffable Skunk Girl. That's what I was gonna go with. And then I don't know, there was a breakthrough at one point. I put unbreathable, and it stuck. But it took a while before I got it.
It
So
happens, brother. It happens.
some fun things, some little fun facts so people get the book.
That's good, man. I like that.
And it shows the progress from the original. If you notice the original sketch, I had fur on her legs, on her hips.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not totally like how it is. The most of it is there, but even look at the bustier is a little bit different. More like a Wonder Woman bustier. So I'm kind of happy that I changed that.
Right.
And I got fur on her hips, which didn't work out. It's like, change the skunks a little bit.
Hey.
So that's pretty cool. And then you get to see that first drawings and just me tweaking on it, fixing it over the months. Actually have the months where I start, and then finally, I was still messing with it in May. I was still messing with the original cover. Crazy. Just trying to get it perfect before it goes out.
Right.
And I think I finally nailed the fur in May. It's way better than what I started off with.
Just like the number of evolutions that Cherry Blossom has gone through.
Yeah. And then I actually even have one of the old drawings of Stuntman on there. There's 3 SJWs in that little picture there. There's Stuntman, Tigress, and Tempest, and they all appear in Skunk Girl number 1. Actually, all the SJWs appear in Skunk Girl number 1 in a 2-page spread with 45 characters on 2 pages. Yeah, that was fun coloring.
Those things happen. I don't know what Lady Celtic Moon said. Something about Justice Joke Witch.
I don't know.
I don't know what that first word is. Sukit? Susit?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know.
I'm confused, Canada, but anyway, she had her own SJW thing.
SJWs.
I don't know how to read that.
Yeah, there was, like Shinobi was saying, that there was an article in Bleeding Fool on Skunk Girl, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty amazing.
I did that about 2 weeks ago, and and the person asked me, so who's working on the book and who else needs shout outs? And I'm like, here you go. Here's all the Twitter guys that's actually in the book. So that's how you got roped into there, Shinobi. It's not a shout out. Giving credit where credit is due.
Right.
Let's see. Details like that are reminiscent of the hardbound Marvel books that I have, with progress sketches and info from Alex Ross.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. I mean, especially being the first appearance of Skunk Girl and something that only a few people are going to have it. When you think about in the big picture, there's a drop in a bucket of people are actually going to have this book. You know, until the trade paperback comes out, which most likely more people would want to get anyways. You know, but for the people that got the first in on the ground floor, I want to make sure they get something special.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most likely that behind the scenes stuff will not appear in a trade paperback.
Right.
You know, maybe a few of the drawings, but not everything. Everything's not going to be in that trade paperback.
And the trade is a way down the road anyway.
Oh yeah, way down the road in 2021. Not very far off compared to these other guys. The way I look,
Right.
the way I look at it, if I can draw a page a day and a half, which I can do, a day and a half per page, a 60 pager should only take me 3 months. Okay, doesn't take you forever, people, and that's doing a good 4 or 5 hours a day on that page.
Right.
So it can be done. You know, as long as you know what direction you're going to go into. And my whole thing with comics is forget about the details in the background because nobody cares.
Yeah, they're more interested in what's going on with the
They want
characters
the
and the action.
story.
They're going to skim over it.
They want the story. Look at John Byrne's work. Look at George Perez's work. Look at Neil Adams' work. It is detailed to a point where it's awesome. But you look at their backgrounds, they're simplified compared to today's standards. But
Yeah.
I'd rather read a George Perez, John Byrne, or Neil Adams stuff than the New You just get muddled. It's just muddled, people. And that's just covering up, not telling a good story. You don't need all that background. You don't need all that. I need to put every single rivet on this plane.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. I mean, there's a shot of me. I put the SJWs in kind of like a Quinjet kind of thing. I call it the S-Jet. It's very, I mean, you can tell, oh, it's a jet. It gets them from point A to point B. It's reminiscent of the Fantastic Four Pogo plane. You know, it's detailed, but not super detailed. Like, I'm not going to waste a whole day drawing a freaking plane. Come on.
No. In most of my scenes in the 5-page story, it's just the room, a table, and the characters. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, you look at my backgrounds. There's backgrounds, but it's not every little detail. You don't see wall sockets in the back of Skunk Girl here. You don't see all that kind of stuff. There's background, but not crazy background.
Frank Miller didn't have much detail in his backgrounds.
Frank Miller was totally noir style. It was really simplified. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And I got Skunk Girl calling me. Let me go take this phone call.
Awesome. So Maranya, Lady Celtic Moon wants the link for the Bleeding Cold interview. What's going on here? And somebody's showing my screen. So Maranya wants the link. Lady Celtic Moon wants the link for the interview. Marcus Gibbons telling me I got 10 minutes left, which is now 7 minutes. This is because back in the day, comics needed to be done fast, so artists had to economize on backgrounds. I also think that the most important part is the action. You know, whatever the guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? If you got the people fighting, you know, that's what I really want. I want to see that, you know, the background is whatever, you know.
Yeah, it's like my buddy, and it's like my publisher buddy had always said. A comic book isn't really about the quote isn't really about how good the drawing is as much as your ability to tell us as your ability to have the visuals tell the story.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so we're down to like 6 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and start outroing. after Manny gets all that stuff situated. But we're gonna go ahead. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and start outroing so I can not get side eyes from the wife. And
Oh wait.
you know, and Marcus Gibbs, be quiet. No, we can't help it. Look, it is what it is. I try to do 2 hours, you know, and 2 hours usually it is what it is, and then we do what we do. So we're gonna start out with Shinobimus Racunimus. Shinobi, tell the people
Okay.
where you can be found.
I can be found on Twitter and Instagram, both of them at Shinobi Raccoon. Also, I'll be uploading a video later on tonight, so keep an eye out on notifications, and you'll all definitely check out your Twitters for that. And tell me what you think of those, what I can do to improve those. I also might be doing. I also might start doing movie commentary type streams soon. We'll just see how that works.
Awesome, awesome. Trusty Sidekick.
As always, I'm on Twitter at TrustySidekick3, on Instagram at TrustySidekickArt, and hanging out with these guys.
Hanging out with us, man.
Yeah.
And I
And
know-
usually drawing something for Pope Fire.
Yeah, usually drawing something for Fire. Well, Manny is on El Telefono with the wife. So he's showing me. Oh, you're back? Okay, go ahead, Manny. Give yourself an outro.
Oh, we're going away already?
Yeah, well, it's 10 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock for me in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Outro already. I thought I usually go last time.
You are last. Everybody else
Oh, I
went.
am not? I'm sorry about that.
Everybody else went.
I'm Manny from Good Dog Press, and usually I'm on Mondays and Friday nights, but I had a really crazy week this week. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow night either. I've got a dentist appointment. Yay! Woo!
Is that what Skunk Girl just called you about?
No, she called me about, did I eat yet? Did you buy anything for dinner?
Honey, did you floss?
Did I floss? No, I don't floss enough. I should floss more.
Did you wash your hands?
I don't know anybody
I do
flossing.
wash my hands. I do wash my hands. That don't worry about that. But flossing, and the only time I floss is if I eat jerky. Then for sure I gotta floss. Between the teeth. Ugh. Anyways, that's kind of disgusting. But yes, you can find me on Good Dog Press. I don't know when. I'm not gonna keep a schedule right now because right now I'm trying to do as best as I can to get this book out to everyone in a timely manner. My whole goal is to get it to the printer within September. That way I can fulfill in October. That will beat my deadline for November. November is what I said in my campaign to fulfill. So if I can do it sometime in October, that'll be amazing. So that's what we're going to try to shoot for. The book is already completed. We just got to go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Right now, I still need to get with Shinobi and go over his story just to look at it with him and see what we got. And then I got to finish up the pages, the little story pages that, evolution of Skunk Girl, thank you page, all that kind of fun stuff. So it will be ready in a few weeks, people. I've been working on it every single night. It's so hard. This is the hardest part of doing a book, the last part, because you're kind of sick of it. You love doing it in the beginning, but at the ending, when you got to get all the files together, that's the hard part. You hit the wall. You hit a wall when you do it all on your own. If I had somebody that does it for a living, there'll be no problem. But when you're the artist, you really don't want to do this part, but it's got to be done. So yeah, check out Skunk Girl. Like I said, no second printing until the trade paperback, which is going to be at least more than a year away. So go check it out. And find me on Twitter, Good Dog Press, and on Instagram, The Unbreathable Skunk Girl. And thank you for having me, E.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. You're always welcome to come anytime. Apologize for the mishap on Monday. I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, I digress. So hey, my name is E Ortiz, and you can find me, of course, as colorblind_E on Twitter. You can also find me on Instagram as E Ortiz Arts, here on YouTube as E Ortiz, and then on Twitch, Mixer, and DLive as JRegan51. We are streaming on all the platforms, trying to figure out, what may be the best solution for us as streamers. Because YouTube got a lot of rules, Twitch got a lot of rules, and we're just trying to figure out a place where we can grow and continue to give you guys some great content. Of course, we're never gonna go away from YouTube. It's gonna be the main bay, but if we can get some other things going, we're gonna get some other things going. But it's 9 o'clock already. Jeez. But anyway, I want everyone to have a wonderful day. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. God bless, and good night.
Aloha.
Have a good day.